Welcome to everyone, and thank you very much for this introduction. Um, I think it's very helpful because we have this very specific type, the University of Applied Sciences, and I would like to explain this a bit if I go on then to what's our university, Ravensburg-Weingarten, and then what's the specific program. But I would start with my person because I'm a typical teaching professor at the University of Applied Science. So here are some contact detail. My teaching area is design and development in automotive technology, and there are several subjects which I teach. That's rather typical for a University of Applied Science. So you see one face of one professor more often. And for my personal profile, I'm on the one hand a professor with design development automotive technology. I have some current research topics where we work also on the doctoral level. I'm working on autonomous vehicles, digital product development, and fault-tolerant design. But at the same time, I'm also project leader in the Steinbeis Transfer Center. And there I work with car industry and mainly the topics car seating. So I'm in between. I'm still a consultant in industry, but also a teaching professor, which has the advantage for you that you get information which are really new and not something which is maybe some 10 or 20 years old. So about our university, Ravensburg-Weingarten University, we are in the very south of Germany. We are not in the middle of Germany, but our slogan is rooted in the region and open to the world. And you can see we are in the heart of Europe, in the south of Germany, close to Austria, close to Switzerland, and in a very nice location. But I will talk about this a bit later. How large are we? We are not very large. We have 3,700 students. We have rather diverse study programs, 31 in engineering, information technology, business, social work, and healthcare. So there is a rather wide scope, and it feels also similar to scientific universities. And what you also see, there are 100 professors which teach this topics, so a rather large number for a rather small number of students. We are expanding our offers for international students. We have several English taught study programs. We have electrical engineering and information technology. We have electromobility and green energy. We have what I'm going to talk about is mechanical engineering, international project engineering. We have physical engineering, and there are also master programs in the field of electrical engineering and mechatronics. There are also other options for exchange students. We have some English taught lectures, we have projects, we have a lot of language courses. I will come back to this later. And for us, very important is intercultural communication. So another kind of slogan, what makes this type of university very interesting is we are small, smart, and safe. So we have one campus, there are short distances, you can be on foot between all our buildings. You have a good support ratio. We have one professor for each 37 students, so you can be in close contact with me and with my colleagues. We have a close cross-faculty cooperation, so it's not that all the faculties are individual kingdoms. We talk intensively, and you have that quiet, friendly, and safe environment where you can concentrate on your studies and where you are free from other hassles like you could have it in some larger city. And as I indicated by my own introduction, we have a very hands-on approach in teaching. There you see one colleague of mine, Professor Kaufmann. He was working at Continental, was developing turbochargers there. He has his own work experience in his field of expertise. He is explaining something on our very well-equipped laboratories. And we also have lecturers from industry because we have a very close industrial cooperation. And you see here in the middle, you see our university with the logo, Ravensburg-Weingarten University, and a lot of companies around us. And this is the advantage, the close cooperation with companies like Mercedes-Benz, like Bosch, like Porsche, Audi, Siemens, BMW, Airbus, Hilti. So all this are within a distance of 2 hours by car or train. They can easily be reached, and most of our students do bachelor thesis there, do master thesis there, do a practical compulsory semester there. So this close cooperation is very good working. A bit about the town where you would be living. The town where directly the university located is Weingarten. It's a university town with only 25,000 people, but 2 universities. There's also a pedagogical university, so 7,000 students. It's a student town, and we have some very important living traditions where you can see some pictures here. We have the biggest Baroque church north of the Alps. We have the largest horse procession worldwide, this is so-called Blutritt. And also we have something which is called Fasnet. It's some carnival. You see this in a bit later. Because there is a city directly connected. It's Ravensburg. It's the city of games and towers. And you may know the blue triangle Ravensburger. So games for the whole world are produced there. And it's a city also of Tower of Gates. It's a bit larger, 50,000 people. It's the economic hub of Upper Swabia. There's a very nice medieval town center and a rich cultural program. So here you can see some further impressions of the region. You can see on the upper left the Fasnet. You can see the Lake Constance, which is very close. You can see the Alps, which are also a short travel by car. And you can be easily in Switzerland and Austria explore the Alps. And you can see also our Baroque church and with a view to the city of Ravensburg and the Alps behind. So that's what would expect you here. So that's about the university, smart, safe, small. And what's the specific program? So here today in this webinar, we talk about mechanical engineering and digitalization, and that's exactly it's what it is. So it's the course basis is mechanical engineering, production technology, but there is a special focus on Industry 4.0 or now Industry X and project management. So you will get a broad knowledge of mechanical engineering, but also specialized knowledge concerning manufacturing, assembly process, as well as automation technology, which is the core of digitalization and production. So by automation technology, you can make things more efficient, and you can have higher quality products with less cost. So the emphasis of the study program is also a basic business knowledge, so international oriented language skills and intercultural skill. So we would like to have someone coming from our program directly able to take responsibility in internationally operating companies. So what we have here in the specific program, we have an interesting topic, and it's a frequently demanded job description because we worked with a lot of companies to develop this job description. Companies in Germany, but also German companies, for example, working in Asia, they said, what will we need in the future? And what we will need is factory planning and automation in an international context, mechanical engineering background, but also digitalization experience. You can see here how the program will look like. The program for the first 4 year, all courses are taught in English. And from the first semester on, you will be able to participate in German courses. And these German courses, they take place each semester, but they will lead in the fourth semester to a level B2, German as foreign language. And with this, you'll be able to have a compulsory practical training also in a German company, because there are still some parts in production where German is a necessary prerequisite. And then also in the 6th year, which is also, or the 6th semester, sorry, the end of the 3rd year, there will be some courses which are taught in German language, but until then, you should be able to participate in these lectures and also be ready for working in Germany for having a good job in a Germany company, either directly in Germany, but also worldwide. So mechanical engineering, international project engineering at a glance. You have a period of study of 7 semesters, and there's a compulsory internship included. It's a full-time study. The final degree is a Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, which is accredited, system accredited. The admission requirement is a higher education entrance qualification, maybe for a prep course, Studienkolleg, and English certificate, but no German. So initially, no German knowledge is required. You will obtain this during the first 2 years of your study. And starting and closing dates, so 5th of January is the end of the admission possibilities to enter this program. So why RW, why our university, Ravensburger University? Well, you have a combination of many aspects. You get a quality education, you get a bachelor in mechanical engineering from a German university. With this, you have good job opportunities. You have a very nice region. You have nice people. You have this strong student communities and a culture which eases you the first stages, especially of your studies, and make it easy and enjoyable to start your study. So thank you for your time and interest, and also for the possibility that I could present my university, myself, and this interesting study program to you. You will now see another 2 interesting presentations, and then we get a chance for questions, and I'm looking forward to this. Thanks a lot.